Testing. Ah! Why is this? Ah, there we go. Alright, there we go. So why is this not working? Hello everybody, my name is Max and welcome to The Isle. I know, a new game, You guys must be vaguely excited considering that you've been complaining about, Forza for the last, I don't know, 7,000 years. 7,000 years. And here we are. I am the best at The Isle, indeed. I'll see if my computer can actually handle playing the Isle and streaming and the rain at the same time. We are a tiny little Carnotaurus. Carnosaurus? I don't know. You know, the rarer one. And our job is to not starve to death, essentially. Which sounds quite easy, however, the problem with the Isle is that we are everyone else's dinner, right? And I'm quite small, so, you know, everyone else sees us, they don't see a huge carnivore, they see fresh meat. I'm a little bit confused as to why there's so much meat just kicking around over here. That's usually not a good sign. I'll give you a hint. That is a chicken. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda just peed myself because of the chicken. That seems to be some sort of quail. None of these is particularly useful to me, but, you know, food is food. Just stuff it in super quick and let's get out of here, because I have a sneaking suspicion that this is where everyone is, you know, waiting. Have you ever watched a dinosaur eat a chicken before? No? Well, now you have. I know. A bold new world. Hello, Bean. Yeah, so this is I thought this is kind of like a good game that we could bond over, you know, we can restore some of our like relationship with the chat is what I'm thinking. You know, it's usually it's a quiet game. There isn't really much going on. I mean, we're currently a bit too small to do anything of any note, so just kind of uh-oh. Enemy boar spotted, Captain. How big am I? Am I huge? No, I am a hatchling. I probably don't want to 1v1 a boar. That's an AI controlled thing, by the way, so if I die to that, it'll be even more embarrassing than if I die to like a Dilophosaurus or something. Alright, so let's find a bush. Let's find a bush. This looks like a nice bush. I went with the green camo. My sort of plan was that it would blend in more to help break up our silhouette. Don't really know if that's working. It definitely does not look like the same green as is around us, but I mean, you know, some of the brighter plants are definitely more this color green. Maybe as it darkens up as well, our camo will start to kick in a bit more. Alright guys, we gotta listen, okay? Listen for the enemy. What is the enemy? You may wonder. Everything, okay? We can't trust anyone. No one. Not even another Carno. Definitely not a member of another species, and definitely not herbivores. Herbivores in this game are even more like bloodthirsty than carnivores, and you may think that doesn't make any sense. And yeah, you're right, welcome to the Isle. Anyway, so I thought we could, you know, take this opportunity to bond. Zombie, is there anything you want to talk about? I think we got a little bit bigger. I sort of zoomed out a little bit, you know? once we hit 15%, I might go wrestle with that boar and see if we can get it. What's the time? It's 2:43. If you're wondering, the nighttime is terrifying. Okay. All is quiet on the Western Front currently. All is quiet. No news to report. I've also got no idea about this map. There used to be a different map, and now they've changed it, so I've got no clue. We seem to be attacked by little birds. Okay. There are like crocodiles in the water, which is why I'm kind of a little bit hesitant. A little bit hesitant. In the previous maps, it used to be that there was only like 2 places that you could drink. And I haven't played on this map long enough to know if this is similar or not. I think I'm just going to kind of like park up in this bush and wait and see if I see someone come and drink. And if they do, then we know that it's safe and that it's not full of crocodiles. But if they don't, then we know that it's full of crocodiles. This is much better than watching you trying to race. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. I did pick the fastest carnivore so that we could, you know, do races with other people. Races to the death, you might say. Alright. You guys are on... I hereby dub the chat for lookout for crocs, okay? You see something floating in the middle, it's probably a crocodile. And it's not like a crocodile like, oh, it's cute, oh, it's a little crocodile. No, this is Deinosuchus. It's like 50 feet, you know? It's gonna consume our soul if we do this wrong. Okay, so I'm noticing a couple things. One, there's a lot of food around. Is that a croc? No, that's just a twig, right? I'm not like, okay, Zombie, you're from America, right? They've got crocodiles in America. Does that look like a crocodile? What does that look like? Ah, it's a twig, I think. Seems that food is the more pressing issue than water, at least. Is it better to, like, get water at night? Crocodiles can't see at night? Is that the theory? I feel like that is probably the dumbest thing that's come out of my mouth, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let's go find that boar. Oh, we're close. The boar is actually going to give us nutrients. Well, if we just eat chickens all day, we're going to get nothing. Nothing. It's essentially like eating fast food for this dinosaur. All we're doing is fattening us up, but we're not like actually getting a good diet, which means that we're going to grow slower, which means that we're going to be smaller for longer, which means that our odds of survival dwindle into single digits, maybe less. Okay, everyone keep your eyes and ears peeled, okay? If you see something and I don't, you need to scream in the chat. You need to be like, Max! Max! Dinosaur! Okay, I thought I saw the boar over here. Maybe it despawned. Maybe someone killed it. Maybe someone ate it. Good opportunity to look for other dinosaurs. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Ba-da-ba-ba. Why does my guy... I hate his stubby little arms. Look at those. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da. I can't really do that. Da-da-da-da-da. You're welcome. You are welcome for that. Anytime, okay? Any day of the week. I thought... did I not see a boar? I'm sure I saw a boar. Okay, remind me not to go through the mud again. That was stupid. Okay. Let's head back to Chicken Central and see if we can get another boar to spawn, perhaps. I see that the bugs in the aisle are still, well, bugged. Okay, well, whatever. For now, we'll just have to eat this Dillo. It's not ideal, but... I mean, it's better than starving to death, right? Don't get me wrong, it's only slightly better than starving to death, but it is measurably better, you know? I would love to know what happened here, though. If someone just came in and killed, like, a butt ton of dillos, it looks like, for some reason. Huh, okay. Come with me, piece of meat. They go on an adventure. I'm gonna eat you over here, so we're a little bit further away from the... I think this is like... Yeah, ever watch The Journey of Big Al or whatever? This is him, alright? I mean, never mind, this is the wrong species. Allosaurus isn't in the game yet, so... Okay, we're gonna have to risk it. There's only one way to find out if there's crocs in it, right? Although I would point out that just because we survive once doesn't necessarily mean that we'll survive every time. Whoop! Well, we're dead. Operation Escape the Dilophosaurus by hiding in a pond. Is a go, go, go. We may not be able to outrun them. Which we definitely cannot. But we have discovered that there is no crocs in here. So, swings and roundabouts, am I right? So the main reason why I'm in here is because obviously if I die in here, then I'm just gonna be dead, and they won't be able to get the body. Which is why they've suddenly stopped chasing me. However, I may well bleed to death. Run. Nothing we can do, unfortunately. He's just a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. We needed, like, an extra 5 minutes of growth. But Carno is a little bit slow on the turn. And slow in the puddles as well, so... Unfortunately, we just couldn't get away from him. That is also a Dillo. Let's grab that. That'll help us a little bit. It's not going to help us a bunch, but it means that when we're fighting someone bigger than us, we'll take a lot less damage. Ooh, loads of raptors around. We better start hustling. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we survived. Hustle, hustle, run, run, run. So Carno is supposed to be speedy. Like, that's the big draw of Carno. However, as a tiny little baby Carno, we are not that fast. We're quite slow. I mean, in kilometers per hour, what is it? 32.7, so we really should be 65 kilometers per hour. So we're like half the speed of an adult Carno. Which means that for normal stuff that you can outrun when you're an adult, as a baby, you're a little bit more in trouble. First off, the most important thing that we can do is try and get to one of these migration zones. It's literally our only hope, because I don't know the map, so I don't know where the puddles of water are. It looks like that is a safe puddle of water to drink from, so we should try and go back there when we're an adult. But it looks like it's also a dillo nesting ground, which is an issue, obviously, if you're a baby. Because we saw 2 of them dead, and then we got hunted by 2 of them, so... yeah. Tough go, tough go. Okay, we found a pond. That is a bit too big, though. There will be crocodiles in there. I bet you any money that there is crocodiles in that pond. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna take a sniff. Oof. Ooh, okay, there's like nothing around. No food, no nothing, so we gotta keep going. At this size, there's not a lot we can kill. Probably a chicken, although, honestly, like 50-50. My money might be on the chicken. We did essentially just crawl out the nest. Oh, I didn't actually give it. Oh, what should we do? That's stupid, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. No. Honestly, let's grab that. Slightly faster move speed and health regen during the day. That would have been probably enough to win us that adventure. Because yeah, that gave us like 2 kilometers per hour more speed. And if you're wondering, speed is key. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm being hunted by an AI boar. Oh, we can take him. We can take him. We can, baby, we can take him. All right, watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm about to 360 no-scope this man. 1v1 me, scrub! Oh my god, we lost. Holy. So, as I said, as a baby Carno, life is tough. Life is tough. Okay, let's try that again. I guess if I just die enough, eventually there'll be a bunch of Carno bodies everywhere that I can eat. Big brain strategy time. It is. Alright, let's do the same thing. I enjoyed that one. Oh, where are we now? We seem to be on some sort of beach. There wasn't a beach in the last one. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Oh my god, I told you what I wanted. Yes, that one, please, whatever it is. What's it called? Sustained hydration. Photosynthetic tissue. Give it to me. Alright, if we can find a girl Carno, potentially we could also have, like, a, you know, Carno family. Might be a little bit difficult, considering that we keep dying. And we're currently about the size of an adult Carno's toe, but, you know. Max, just so you know, I adore dinosaurs. Well, I'm sorry for everything you're about to experience, then. The Isle is one of those games where you, like... The way you play this is you crank your volume up. Mine's at full. You crank your... What is going on? You crank your volume up and then you just listen. However, I can't really listen while I'm screaming at the top of my lungs to entertain you, so... You know. Allosaurus is actually my favorite dinosaur in the aisle. By far. Oh, love Allo. You ever watch the Ballad of Big Al from the BBC? Oh. He was also the first carnivore that I grew in the aisle. By the way, this is like a 4-hour endeavor, assuming that we can survive the first hour. Okay, well, that's a rock. I may not be a doctor, but that is a rock, as is that. Okay, this way. Climb, little carnivore, climb! No, up, up, yes. Good boy. Tea. I saw a mouse where there on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. This is where I died. So presumably, if I walk this way, there'll be a carnivore body. I wish I knew what that meant. And I'm sure it means something to somebody, but it does not mean anything to me. So let's just keep walking. So the problem is, if I eat members of my own species, in theory, I should eventually turn albino with red eyes so that everyone knows that I'm not to be trusted. We want to try and avoid that because one legitimate survival strategy that we could employ would be finding a large carnivore, or a large Carno, I should say, a large Carno and following it around. Odds are it probably won't kill us. However, the fact that I have to say probably really tells you everything you need to know about that plan. Okay, I am like smaller than the blades of grass. You guys cannot physically see me, I hope. Okay, is there any food around? No. The boar ate my dead body. Cool. Okay. Alright, so this is what it looks like at night in the aisle. As you can see, we're blind. However, if I press X, we can turn on night vision, and you can see that we're still blind. Just slightly not as blind as we were without night vision. Without night vision, pitch black. With night vision, not quite pitch black. I mean, you can definitely see it. It's a lot better than it used to be. When I first played the Isle, you turn on night vision, there's this little like 5-meter circle around your dinosaur, and that's all you got. It means that playing Carno is a lot more fun than it used to be, because you used to just get assaulted at night, because people would just follow you around, right, during the day, waiting for night when you couldn't see, and then as soon as you couldn't see, they were like, alright, it's dinner time, boys, get in there. Okay, we need to be very careful, because if we jump from a large height like that, we will die. I think that's probably the way I've lost most of my adult dinosaurs, is by, like, falling from a large height. I want to probably avoid that. Is it aviary over there? Aviary? I don't know what the word is. Zombie, help me, what's the word? The bit of Jurassic Park where they put all the pterodons in. Anyway, there's one of those over there. I seem to remember that Dilophosaurus congregates out there as well. I'm trying to go towards this migration zone, but unfortunately it's taking me directly through the ocean, which is a slight issue considering that I can't really swim. Uh-oh. Brace for impact. Oh! 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 How you doing? Oh, Maxwell, how you doing? Oh my, he's a trooper. None of his bones are broken. Good man. It was like a 50-foot drop and you're fine. Oh, you legend. I mean, he's not fine, for the record. Orange is basically dead. Red is dead. So, yeah, we're not good. We're not good. That was a mistake. But, you know, also watching me is a mistake. So which one of us is more dumb? I would say you. Sorry. This is supposed to be the stream where I make up with my chat. Chat, I love you guys so much. You're so great. I really enjoy it when you crush all of my spirit from my measly little body. You know, as a masochist. Okay, does anyone see something dead, stupid, and green colored? Because I am actually actively trying to find my own corpse at this point. Okay, there's nothing dead around here whatsoever. That's an issue. Alright, keep an eye out for bunnies, everybody. Bunnies, rabbits, small gophers, guinea pigs, children. At this point, I think we eat just about anything. So in theory, they should be adding humans to the Isle at some point. I've got no idea how that's going to go. They're going to add 2 different types of humans. They're going to add modern day mercenaries, which, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like modern day mercenaries with assault rifles and dinosaurs does not really mix very well, considering that for the last 8 years, the Isle has been a dinosaur survival game. And they're also going to add like mutated humans, like human tribals, you know, like the Wendigos, essentially, is what they're adding. That, I think, could be interesting. Okay, I see this, like, path cut into the mountain here. And I'm thinking, if there's a path, then we probably follow it, right? That's the big brain strat, right? Yes. Yes. However, because I'm not a total moron, we're not going to follow directly on the path, because then everyone will be able to see us. Because there's no cover, we're going to like follow next to the path so that people can't just like look at the path, see a little green dinosaur and murder us. We're also going to be very careful that we don't fall anymore, otherwise we'll definitely be dead. Dino Birdcage, aka Aviary. Aviary? 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 Aviary. 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 I don't know. I had a speech impediment as a child, so if you make fun of me, you're bullying the afflicted. I just want to let you know. I did. I went to speech therapy, actually. I think it was mostly because my teeth were so wonky that I couldn't make the R noises, like a rabbit. I would say rabbit. And my teachers, you know, elementary school, they didn't appreciate that. So they sent me to speech therapy, where I spent most of my day bowling. I used to bowl at my mum's legs is what I did. I would set up the pins so that I would like hit her with the bowling ball. Great fun. Great fun. 10 out of 10. Very patient mother I've had. Okay. Yeet, I believe is the word. That's what the cool kids say now, isn't it? Forage for gastroliths. I don't need a rock in my stomach. Do I look like some sort of Dilophosaurus to you? I realize that this is exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, but there is also a big crevasse and a bridge, so I don't really have much of an option. Who's that thumping on my bridge? I'm thumping on your bridge. So good news is we're basically as big as we've ever been, mostly because we haven't seen anybody this entire time. I'm just kind of praying that it's going to become day soon so that we can get that 5% movement buff so that we can maybe outrun things. Otherwise, we're going to be in huge trouble. We're still just as nearly dead as we were before, which is obviously an issue. But the little migration zone is forever approaching. If we were a herbivore, we could probably eat those. What is that, aloe vera? We smother it on our skin, get nice and smooth skin. I hear is what the ladies do nowadays. I wouldn't know because, you know, I'm a man, so I just kind of roll out of bed and that's about it. Okay, does anyone hear snarling dinosaurs, imminent death? That's what you guys are looking out for, okay? Alright, slight issue. That looks to be a very large cliff. I'm a very small dinosaur, but that... Go have a look very carefully. What was that? Is that just me? I am correct. That is a very large cliff. Okay. Issue. The cliff is directly between me and where I want to go. So we need to... Oh, there's food. There is food. Okay. We need food. Like, pretty desperately. So we need to find a way down and across the cliff. How I'm going to do that with my little legs, I've got no idea, but there must be a way, right? That's not a way. I can tell you that right now, that's not a way. Come on! Dynamite, Dynamite, I will keep you alive. Your brothers, they were weak and faithless. And the weak and the faithless shall find no deliverance in the darkness between the stars. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Back up. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. I mean, the question really is, how good of a swimmer are you, mate? Presumably you're gonna die if I huck you off that, right? I mean, I know it's water, and my gamer instinct is telling me that water has no fall damage, but also, you're basically dead already. That's quite a lot. That's like, that is quite the drop, isn't it? That's not like a... Well, I'm definitely gonna die if I can't get to the food. Like, that's certain, okay? I can't go around it. I don't have time. I can't go through it, really. So, like, do we just send it? Is that the strat? We just, like, yeet? Is there a way to climb up on the other side? I've got no idea. We might just drown if we try this, even if we don't die from the fall damage. Alright, Dynamite. Pray to whatever gods you believe in. What? Survive! It's dark. It's really dark. Come on, Dynamite! Swim! Oh my god, he's alive. Right. I'm not seeing a lot of places to get out of the water, which could potentially be an issue. There could also potentially be a crocodile in here, which would definitely be an issue. But we are still alive, which is always a good sign. What is that? Was that a dinosaur running along the cliff? I mean, what am I gonna do if he, like, jumps off towards me? I'm just gonna have to swim the other way, I guess. I mean, no one else would be dumb enough to do this, I would imagine. I may be wrong, but... Okay. I hope you're a strong swimmer, mate, because I'm not seeing anywhere to get out. Yeah, the food is over there somewhere, so we have to climb up a bank. I mean, there must be a way. It can't just be cliffs the entire... I mean, that... We could probably make it to that. Honestly, like, we could maybe make it before we drowned. If push came to shove. I think we're probably going to starve before we actually run out of stamina and drown. I know that's, like, barely, Dynamite probably doesn't want to hear that. It's barely... It's not really helping him much, but... I mean, it is true. Yeah, it's still this way, so we must swim the right way. Max, all you had to do to win me over was play a game as a dinosaur. Well, I'm sorry, zombie, but I think our dinosaur may be dead pretty soon. Unless I can, like, crawl a way up onto one of these rocks. Almost. Oh. That could very well be our salvation right now. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. He's been swimming for This guy is a master Olympic swimmer. When you consider the fact that he's just a baby, he has swum so far. He's like, no problem. No problem. We're also very lucky there's no crocs in here. I think there's no crocs because it's an ocean. And so, like, no one would be stupid enough to try swimming in an ocean. Which, I mean, clearly they never expected me to come. That looks good. That looks like a sandbank there. We can probably get out and not drown. So that is a plus. If I was like an aquatic dinosaur, this would probably be the best place. I mean, you could be like a Baryonyx or a Spinosaurus or something. No one... Okay, please... No, Dynamite, you have to... I say, you actually do have to get up that. Hello, Joel. Hello, Joel. He's still wounded. He's not having a good time, this dinosaur. Alright, I think we gotta make the next point that we can get out is, I think, over here. Got half our stamina left, but I think we just have to send it. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, I think as we get bigger, our swimming ability actually gets worse. Which is... Oh! Good job, Dynamite. Absolute legend, absolute unit. You may yet survive this, mate, if you just get around here. Okay, now don't fall down. Otherwise you'll die. Just like crawl, okay? I can't really see what we're doing, so just keep crawling. Uh-oh. Okay, careful. Is it... Commandant in Dinosaur, can you drink this water? You can, but that is salt water and that's making it worse. Okay, alright, well that's fine. Food is the pressing issue anyway. We'll deal with water once we deal with not starving to death, because unfortunately we're already pretty much dead. So essentially if we can't find this food, or it's like on a cliff somewhere, that is the end of Dynamite. And that's also a Dilophosaurus there, which could well be the end of Dynamite if he uses his eyes. So let's just keep running. Oh, Dynamite, my lad, I hope you can find this. Before the Dilophosaurus finds you. In the bin. Oh, please tell me I can get to it. Please tell me I can get to it. Please tell... Okay, I might be able to get to that. Okay, Dynamite, careful. Careful. Oh, good lad. That is clutch. And I'm going to fill us up all the way to full, obviously. Good job, Dynamite. Well done. Not sure why boar meat counts as carbs, but... Oh no. No, you can't be serious. I was about to say. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Ugh, it's a tropical mountain shower. Okay. Right. good news. That's like one of the bigger issues sorted. Bad news, water is going to be the next issue, and I genuinely don't have a lot of ideas for that because I don't know where I am. What I do currently need is a bush because I can't see anything. I'm just gonna kind of hope. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't go down during like the heavy rains, like the water need, I think. So if we can just find like somewhere to hole up. So I'm trying not to fall off a cliff is what I'm currently doing. We can just find like a bush to sit in a little bit. Hello, Jamin. No, we're bonding with the chat this stream, okay? Alright, well, it's a small bush, but it will do. Okay, so here's a tip for the aisle. You can copy your latitude and longitude to your clipboard. You can open up your web browser of choice. And then you can go to the aisle gateway map. And then you just open up the aisle gateway map. And then you paste in your coordinates. And then you'll find that we're currently on the west side of the map. We are near what I can only describe as a lake that looks like a penis, which is to the west of us. And we're quite close to it. That is the only fresh water on this side of the map at all. There is no other fresh water over here. We're kind of like in a peninsula on our own. So if we can't make it to that lake, or it's got crocodiles in, or there's a Dilophosaurus outside of it, we are just dead. Like, just flat out dead. There is nothing else to do. We will die. I am hoping that if I just stay in this bush, it'll eventually become daytime, and we'll get our little speed bonus in the day. And we may yet actually survive. You see how we're still yellow from that fall? Health regen is increased significantly when you're sitting down, so it's a good idea for us to just have a little bit of a rest. This bush is not ideal, is it? Really, it's more of a fern than a bush. It's not really providing us much cover, but this is what I could find. So west. Okay, so if north is that way, then west is that way. There's also a butt ton of dead boars around, which means that there must be another carnivore somewhere. Probably that Dillo that we saw. Dilophosaurus has those big eyes for hunting at night, and we do not want to mess with it. We don't want to mess with it. To be honest, we don't even want to mess with it when we're like an adult carnivore. But certainly not when we're just a little baby sitting in a bush. So we'll just let it be. We'll let it be, let it be, let it shrivel up and be. I say let it be, let it be, let it be. You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth. There's one way to know its worth. I say let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Let Dong Lake kinda show. The funniest thing is to get these, which I don't know what that is. What is that? Proteins, I guess? Is that what we're counting this as? Lipids. To get fats, we have to kill Dryosaurus, Gallimimus, or Mesosauria. Mesosaur, I guess. And none of these are things that will spawn just for fun. Like, those will be actual people. When is RimWorld coming back? I don't know. Whenever I get the desire to play RimWorld. I was actually gonna play RimWorld, and I thought, I haven't played the Isle in like weeks. I want to play the Isle. And here we are, playing the Isle. Okay, why is it everywhere I go there's a massive cliff that I can't run up? Who designed this map? It's not very baby friendly. Alright, so in theory... Holy, that's pretty close to us. What are the odds is a Dilophosaurus just sitting on it? Slightly higher than none, unfortunately, for me. Ooh, I'm dead. Oh my goodness. You see that text chat? That means it's another carnivore, or another Carno, I should say. You only get the chat if it's another member of the same species. So the fact that we are getting local chat means that, yeah, it's somewhere around here there is a Carno. We have to be very careful. Very careful. Okay? We have to be uber careful. Because 50% of the time, other Carnos will be very nice, very helpful. And the other 50% of the time, they will murder us entirely. Shall we reach out to our superiors? I'm going to try it. Alright, we hear that squeak. That's us giving away all of our location. Pray that they don't find us. I think they killed a deer over here, based on what they said in the chat. There it is. That's Dong Lake down there. Okay, let's get low. Get low. Well, they haven't said anything back to me, which is not usually a good sign. Let's just stay quiet. They probably don't want to kill a baby Carno. But they may well kill me if given the option. It looks like they're going on their own route. Okay, that's fine. Okay, a little bit confused why we're not drinking. Hello, sir? Okay, you just... What, did someone poo in that bit of water or what? The diners like your chat, how what, they leave as soon as I say anything to me, or they don't say anything at all. Okay, I think we can probably say that those Carnos are gonna eat me. Because they didn't say anything back to me, right? And that's usually the... I'm a little bit worried that we've been drinking here in this one spot for way too long, so I'm gonna move. Usually, the deciding factor of whether someone's gonna kill you or not is if they talk back to you. Right? If they talk back to you, odds are you're gonna be fine. The fact that there's so much food over here means that there's quite a few carnivores kicking around, because the AI spawns where carnivores are and are hungry. That is a deer. That is more useful to me than a boar right now. Sorry, Bambi, but, you know. Yeah. Oh, it's the adult. I'm sorry. And I'm not really sorry, but... And Bambi was not very filling, so we might need to go hunt Bambi's parents. And then I'm gonna find a bush to sit in until the storm blows over. That's actually a goat. Unfortunately, that's not a deer. That's worth nothing to me then. That is a deer. Oh dear. Get it? It's a deer. It's an oh dear. Oh, it's so funny. Come here. Come here. Come here. Why are you running? Come back. I want to introduce you to my horns. Come here. Why do I suck at being a dinosaur? Come here. Stop twitching around all over the place. This is not how deers move. I would know. I see them every day. Have I even hit you yet? Like, hello? Why are you still running? Why are you not dead? What is going on with this? It's invincible. I murdered your child. Okay, and now I'm gonna kill you and eat you. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop. Stop. FBI. Am I like not big enough to kill it? Ah, there we go. Victory is mine. Bambi has 0 survival instinct. Bambi deserved that. No. I'm not ignoring you. I was in the process of chasing a deer. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see whatever that was, because quite frankly, I don't want to deal with it. Alright, let's find a hole. I say let it die, let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. Did I see something? My caveman survival instincts are telling me that I'm being watched right now. Let's move. What do you mean doubt? What do you mean doubt? I'm not ignoring you. How can I be ignoring you if I'm reading what you're telling me? Everything the light touches is my kingdom. Da, da, da. Grr. Can't multitask, bad streamer. How am I supposed to hunt Bambi's parents and also communicate with you lot? You guys are so needy, honestly. Holy. So my thought is that we want to be somewhere up high so that we can watch what's going on, right? That's the plan. I don't think this is a very safe spot to be. What am I hearing? Are those just aisle noises, or is that I'm coming to murder you noise? Oh my god, I really hope we, like, age up a little bit right now. Please. Right, so as it stands, there's a couple ages in the aisle. We'll go have a look at them. One. Oh, it's a bird tree. Okay. Those bird trees are really annoying. Okay, is there somewhere where there isn't a bird tree? Or is my life just spent constantly dealing with these birds? Alright. The forest is not really a Carno's best friend, because, in case you haven't noticed, we're very fast in a straight line, but we can't turn. And turning is surprisingly useful. Who knew? This is like the muscle car of the dinosaur world. Okay, there we go. So, the first stage that we were in was hatchling, okay? We were useless, we had nothing, we could do nothing, we were just royally screwed if anyone saw us, okay? Now, we're in the juvenile stage. We're a little bit faster, 43.8 kilometers per hour. Much better, much better. A little bit faster. Our bite force, we do 42 damage, which is not great, but better than what we were. I think we started off at like 10, so progress is being made. Overall, this is just a better place to be, you know? It's not great. It's not great. Don't get me wrong. It ain't great, but it's a better place to be. Once we hit 50%, then we become a sub-adult Carno. And that is when things really start to shift in our favor. However, for now, we're still pretty slow, and we're still pretty weak, and we still haven't actually healed off that damage from that fall those years ago. Anyway, now begins the life of a somewhat apex predator, although I think Ceratosaurus is actually better when it comes to pure damage. Anyway, the life of the apex predator is pretty simple, really, but also pretty horrible. We have to spend all of our life trying to find enough food to not starve, while also trying to find a female carnivore which won't murder us if we want to pass on our genes. All one of them right now, I think, is what we've got. Yes, we've got one. We have one gene. If you want to pass on our single gene, and we need to find someone who looks like us who won't kill us. I know. It's going to be quite a hard bar. However, for now, we're only a juvenile, so we don't need to find anyone. All we need to do is not die. Alright, we can... yeah, that will come, okay? That will come. I'm sure. Both literally and figuratively, I suppose. My kingdom seems relatively empty right now. There's a boar down there. It is running from me. I don't really feel the need to hunt a boar, to be honest. I'm looking for a deer. Or a small mammal. That was the deer that I killed earlier. Let's go this way. A deer, a small mammal, human child, chicken. Actually, I'm not looking for a chicken. I'm looking for a deer specifically. Because we're trying to complete our growth things, and I think we've already got enough fat. So what we're missing is Bambi over here. There you go, Dynamite. Get that down you. Huh? How you feeling, mate? Good, good. Full health. Excellent. And 114% growth rate. Excellent, 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 excellent. Well done. Well done. You will be a big boy. They will tell stories of your victories in the years to come. Okay. There's a boar. I don't really need to kill a boar. There's another boar. God, there's so much food here. No wonder there's like so many dillos over here. I am indeed living. Beyond that, I am a proper dinosaur predator right now, okay? I am on the hunt for something smaller than me to eat. Not bigger, though. Not bigger. Smaller, yes. Bigger, no. Shall we go fill up on some water? Let's take a stroll, just in case we have to sprint. I won't be able to outrun an adult Carno. I will probably be able to outrun just about everything else, but not an adult Carno. The strategy, if we find an adult Carno who's not friendly, is going to be to run towards a forest, which I think the closest one is behind me. It's going to be a bit of a large ask to get there before he eats us, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I believe this watering hole is safe from crocs. That is my current feeling. Based on the fact that I saw that Carno standing in it and didn't die. However, unfortunately in the Isle, whenever you go for a drink, it is just a risk. I think it's safe, but there's no guarantee. War does not come with a guarantee. Alright, let's fill up all the way. It's so rainy in this tropical island. Holy, I would not come here on holiday. We have a look around. So there's quite a lot of food for herbivores kicking around. There's these flower things. Aloe vera on the ground, I assume. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Friendly? No, not friendly. Not friendly. Not friendly. Not friendly. Friendly. Oh. Friendly! Friendly! We made a friend! We made a friend! I think, I'm pretty sure we're both male, so I think this is like a bachelor pod right now. If not friend, why friend shape? I mean, he's definitely not friend shape. He's red. This is how you communicate. Gonna group with another one, are you? Uh-oh. I don't like the screaming. I'm gonna be very honest with you. How do you know he not friend shape? He looked friend shape to me. I like Lizor. In the aisle, it's very 50-50 when it comes to if people are friends or not. It's very 50-50. They can look friend shape and still not be friends. In general, in the aisle, red or white is the color of things that are going to eat you. Even if you're the same species of them. In general. That's why I'm green. This is all racism. I mean, it is though. It is though. She just got off. Ah, okay, alright, so they do know them. I am at 26, so I can probably do nothing. So how much is this game? What does it take to run? Depends. Depends. There are actually 2 versions of the Isle, and you buy just the one. I believe it's like $40 or something. Right now we're playing the Isle Verma. And this guy will require at least a 2060 to run. Dibble. Okay. You can tell I'm just so much smaller than him by the sound of my roars compared to his. I'm like a little baby going, "Wah!" If not friend, why red? Two baby Carnos kills 3 raptors. I mean... Can you say that he take their lunch money? I am a baby Carno. He is a sub-adult Carno. You can tell by the difference in our roars, right? Like he's got that really low rumbling one, and I'm squeaking like a little mouse. He can probably take a sub-raptor, no problem. Alright, like he can probably 1v1 them. I can probably 1v1... I can probably 1v1 a sub-raptor too, but I can't 1v1 a Dillo. Japanese. I'm learning some Japanese. I don't know enough to actually say anything yet. I can say konnichiwa. As soon as it hits nighttime, I'm gonna go for a pee. IRL. What am I, about 30? That wasn't me, that wasn't him. Investigate. Operation Scream at the top of our lungs so all the Dillos know where we are. What could go wrong with this plan? Nothing, I think. See, he is just physically faster than me as well. I just... Yeah, since I'm in the area. What is wrong with this? Ah, yes. I love the squeaking noise of death. It's almost always a bad thing to hear. I mean, if he is dead, that's probably that meat that I'm smelling. Let's get some boar down us. We want to try and stick near Reek here, simply because he is bigger than us, and he can probably fight quite a few things off, while I am quite small, and I'm a little bit more limited in what I can actually do. If push came to shove in a 1v1, I know it's only 10% difference, but the difference is I'm still a juvie and he's a sub, right? I love how he's just carrying his piece of meat. I'm really surprised. In the previous map, Deinosuchus was everywhere. I mean, it's nice that it's not here, but yeah, interesting. I guess the nearest river or other body of water is quite a long ways away. Okay, well, raptors we can probably mess with. Maybe. Are you two calling the raptors? Because I ain't friends with no raptors. Pretty sure Omniraptor is, yeah, one of our diets. So if I see an Omniraptor, I'm eating it. Doesn't matter how many times you two call to show that it's friendly. If it ain't a Carno, it's on the menu. And even a Carno could very much be on the menu. What are you doing? I mean, if this guy sees a raptor, he's got dinosaur level vision, because I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? Am I blind? Help me, Obi-Chat Kenobi. You're my only hope. I feel like he's just looking at a shadow. Like, what is he doing? Alright, let's do a little flank and bank here. If they're running away from him, they'll be in front of him, right? So if I, like, come down the cliff... He is a... Aha! 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 I see them. I thought I saw it run over here. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really chasing it. Definitely think I saw it run this way, though, did I not? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm going mad. I mean, I'm not. I saw the little, like, dinosaur-shaped outline that ran that way. So it was definitely over there. I'm just wondering if EBK Reek is following another one. I know he's a lot bigger than me, but I don't really want to be wanting a little baby raptor on his own, because raptors, they hunt in packs, as well should we, to be honest with you. I think he's hunting a goat right now. Yeah, that is indeed what he's doing. Alright, I'm gonna go hunting. Let's go hunting. BK Reik, I think, is killing deers over there. I'm gonna go hunting. Ooh. Let's ask him what he thinks the best mutation is before I go hunting. Gastro? Like... Gastro? So what? I mean, I guess... I would say, like... Maybe reabsorption would be clutch? And here's my thoughts, right? It's constantly raining in the Isle. It's constantly raining. We are indeed a sub-adult now. I'm gonna go with dinos because I'm actually not entirely sure that I can spell dinosaurs. Alright, I'm gonna go on a prowl. What's reabsorption do? So, when it's raining or when we're swimming in drinkable water, we will gain water. That's the plan. It's always raining in the Isle. Like, I think it rains every day. So, with reabsorption, it should mean that we just don't have to worry about our water as much. That's the plan. That's the plan. The first one I got was pretty simple. I got photosynthetic tissue because it's faster movement speed during the day. So we'll be 5% faster than a standard dinosaur would be during the day. Which could be clutch, because imagine if you're running from another Carno and you're 5% faster than the other Carno, you get to decide the engagement. Why, if the Carno is faster than you, obviously. This man is crazy. I guess I should have been able to tell that from the, like, red camouflage. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, even though I was a juvie and he was a sub, I was still keeping up with him. You should run. Oh, I will. Not that way. Good luck. He's gonna go get eaten by Carno, by Dillos. Like, we all know that's what's gonna happen, right? This man is going to be consumed. I'm gonna come back in a couple hours and just find his dead corpse on the ground somewhere. Don't get me wrong, like, Dillo is not the strongest dinosaur in the Isle. It's definitely Ceratosaurus, in my opinion. But compared to a subadult Carno, it really isn't much of a competition. Carnos are not strong. Like, we're not dangerous animals. What we are is fast, right? It's a hit and run tactic. That's the whole Carno thing. You'll see that I keep trying to right click whenever I'm running at someone. That's because we've got a charge attack, right? And if they're smaller than you, if they're like 90% your size, you can gore them with your tusks on the top of the head. And it does a huge amount of damage, and it knocks them down, and it does bleed. So in the Isle, if you bleed out, if you run out of blood, instead of immediately dying, which is what would actually happen, obviously you start to slowly take damage. So doing the gore attack is actually super clutch. Because not only does it knock them down so they can't run away or they can't chase you, I'm gonna go sit in this bush. That's actually a tree. Yes, this is a bush. I'm gonna go sit in this bush. I'm gonna go for a wee, and then by the time I come back, we'll see if he's still alive. We'll be able to tell whether he's in the group or not. I'll leave you guys. Oh, he's dead. Oh no. That's tragic. Oh no, he's still alive. Oh, good, good, good. How's our dude? Is he still alive? Oh, he's not on my screen, so that's not usually a good sign. But it doesn't necessarily mean he's dead. doesn't mean he's dead. Oh, he is there. Okay, what do we think? Do we think we sally out? Hang on. Do we go help him? Tell me, YouTube chat, what do you want from me? Oh, chat of the YouTubes, what is it that you require? Do you want us to sit in a bush? Or do you want us to go stand and fight? Huh? What is it that you want? I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3... Fight for your brother. Alright, yeah, okay. Do 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 do. Rohirrim! 4th Aelingas! Do 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 do. Abandon him. Oh yeah, that's pretty much typical zombie. Do 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 do. Right now, ride for Wrath. Ride for... Oh my god, it's pitch black. Ride for ruin and the world's ending. Sorry guys, sorry. Totally dobbed you in. Okay, well, I mean, I came to help him fight, you know, for king and country. Ah, friend! The pack grows. Wow, Max. I'm sorry, Jamin. I was hoping you couldn't read. I was kind kind of banking on the fact that YouTube chat can't read. I was with a Chinese. Tell Canalo I said hi with no context. Jamin says hi with no context. For that I won't eat you. What? And he also says, quote, I'm a teacher, you moron. I think that's in reference to me saying he can't read. Here's jamming. Zombie, I love how you just like abandon him. Look, because we charged heroically from a puddle, now we have 3 friends. Jamin is 1 step up. Oh my god. Ow. I was typing. Rude. Look, I have officially taken damage for my friends. When duty called, I answered. I don't really know what that guy's plan was. I think that guy's plan was to die. I don't think Dilophosaurus is actually on our, like, food list, though, so they're pretty useless to us. Me too. Mostly, to be honest, I'm just trying not to bleed to death. Well, you see, Dillo... The reason why I keep seeing shadows is because Dillo has a poisonous bite. So, when a Dillo bites you, if they stay in the area around you, you'll get these shadows. And these shadows obviously come out and attack you. That's the thing that you just saw me biting there. That's also why EBK Reek is just flailing around in the air for no reason. How does Max always manage to be a side character in his own streams? I hate you. No, no, no. I'm turning a new leaf with my chat. Okay, we're bonding. Alright? If I'm the side character, who's the main character? Reek is, okay. Why don't you guys like me? Apart from me, apparently. They would leave me behind without a second thought. Reek is the main character. Canelo is the wise old master, and I'm the comedic relief. Wow. I hate you too. Just for the record. Do you, like, what can I do to make you guys not hate me anymore? Zombies on a hiatus, because, oh, it's actually currently raining, so I don't even need to be drinking. They want you both to know Reek is the main character, and I do like you, Max, but you make really dumb choices. The only reason I'm close to Starvation is because I haven't actually been hunting recently. I've been spending most of my time just, like, worming around, you know? They want you to know Reek is the MC, Canelo is the wise old master, and I would be the comedic relief, but I'm not funny, apparently. I hate them all equally, for the record. You reap what you sow. It kind of hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I need a hero. I need a hero till the end of the night. And he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. Is it morning yet? Nah, not quite. And he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. Fresh from the fight. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Where you meet China. You said he was Japanese earlier. I know, I don't know the difference, lol. Why am I always, like, the side character on my own streams? I don't understand. I literally started the stream with the intention of playing this game on my own. Oh, now we got a little bachelor pod. I'm gonna eat this guy. Oh no. I'll come. What is your personality type, Max? Overlooked. Overlooked and underpaid, apparently. Ah, you see, it's raining, which means that my water is going to stay at 100%. I vote West Rail. Let's go mess up some dudes. Hit the bars. Pick up some tires. How it works, I'm sure. Say no more. Ugh. Why is it so dark? No, I'm not. I'm acting like an adult, okay? It's so dark. I can't see anything. Jamin, are you like Googling? Are you Googling like a guide for this right now? No? It like turned right as I ate it. Jamin, I swear to God, are you Googling a guide? Do you... Jamin's like, I must know the absolute best way to run every game. Alright, let's leave it. Got plenty of food for now. Yes, I have the mutations pulled up. That's what I'm good at. Well, I have photosynthetic, whatever it is, and I have regeneration. I think we get to pick one more. Usually I'll do bleed, but like, honestly, I think the photosynthetic is the best one. Because that 5% is not nothing. And it's not just 5% movement speed, it's also 5% stamina and health regen as well. Which is pretty clutch when you're a dinosaur that spends most of its life halfway between dead and dying. Oh. Oh, baby. The boys are back in town. $50. It's funny, these guys don't look that much bigger than me, considering. Ah yes, typical Isle chat. Somewhat wholesome. Hashtag somewhat wholesome. Yeah, I believe that it is daytime now, so I'll be getting the benefit from that 5% extra movement speed. I should be faster than them. I feel like this is a game I can see Zombie playing, to be honest. Like, thinking about it. Because if you think about a dinosaur, it's just got a mouth full of knives. Right? If I know anything about Zombie, which I'm afraid to say that I do. They... Yeah, let's say they're not. I gotta say, I think I am getting the benefit of reabsorption, because I do not have to drink. Yeah. Left is fine, right is sick, no? This dance I'm watching him do is a interesting play. They are not mutually exclusive. You can have both, so I think that'll be my next thing. I was just thinking that when I pick reabsorption in the Isle, I spend most of my time in the rain. worried about Deinosuchus. So if I have reabsorption, then I never need to worry about Deinosuchus again, because I never need to drink again, essentially. I mean, I do, but not as much as I would if I didn't have it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go hunting. What is currently happening with this? Alright, let's devour Bambi. We're on the road again. We're on the road again. I think we only get one more choice for mutation. Because you see this one I won't get to choose. Because you only get this if you get nested in. That's the advantage of nesting. This one I don't know if I get. This one is the elder mutation, so you have to survive as an adult for a long period of time. And then when you become an elder, you are supposedly supposed to get another mutation. But you become slower and weaker. But it's another mutation that you can pass on to your offspring, if that makes sense. That's the plan, anyway. I actually need to be finding some food as well. If I can. It's not desperate, but if we're about to do a long march, it would be nice. Hemomania. Hemomania, is that the one we're going for, Jamin? Alright. We got quite a while to survive before we get a hemomania. Currently we're not starving or anything, but I am a little bit worried. We will have to kind of muscle these guys out on the next kill. I'm also a little bit worried because we're still pretty badly damaged. Is indeed 3 bros off to go cause disaster. funny, considering that they're like full adults, they're not actually much bigger than me. They're definitely like fatter than me, but they're not like taller than me, if that makes sense. Hopefully it's not too long of a walk, otherwise we may starve. I don't know where we're going, to be honest. I'm significantly less worried about Dillos nowadays. We do double the damage that we used to, so... I mean, if I find one, they're gonna be... I would imagine that Hemomania would be quite good for almost everyone. There's like only one Pachycephalosaurus be the only one that I would imagine that Hemomania would be pretty crap on. Because Pachy spends most of its time breaking people's bones, not necessarily starting huge bleeds. Literally every other dinosaur in the game has an attack that causes bleeds. So... Still, I do think reabsorption is going to be pretty clutch, especially as we head towards the... Should be able to gore Dillos now, yeah. It'll actually be... it'll be close. 70% definitely. Right now, probably not. It depends if they're full. It's very, very hard to tell if someone's fully grown or like just a sub or just a... You know, like you can't really tell just by looking. Because if you were trying to... If you didn't know that I was 50% grown and you were comparing me to the guys next to me, you'd be hard pressed to tell me which one is. To be honest, I'm going for the food. Ooh, to be honest, I've got no idea what they're looking at. I must be blind. Okay, I actually do need food, so... Oh. Dinosuchus, eh? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'm always afraid of Dinosuchus. Main character's dead, series over. If I'm not very careful, I will be Dinosuchus bait too. There's one thing you should know about Dinosuchus is that they are literally everywhere. I may just be on this side now, to be honest with you. He's like, I've got no thoughts for you, good luck. Go north. Should we just risk it for the biscuit? It's not usually a good idea with these sorts of things, but... Oof, danger. I'm also gonna have to stick my head in the water to have a drink, otherwise I will definitely die. Because being bitten by the Cerato gave me vomit sickness. Which unfortunately means that, well, I've got vomit sickness. However, this is not a pond. This is a river. The odds of there being Dinosuchus in a river is quite high. I mean, I can maybe risk it and wait. He's still alive? He is. Okay, we're gonna have to try it. Otherwise I'm gonna be dead anyway. I don't know what that is, but that's all you're getting. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that photosynthetic I thought was going to come in clutch at some point. did indeed come in clutch. Ugh. Yeah, if I don't find some food relatively soon, I am gonna be toast. But I also need to get some stamina back. No, I'm not on Discord or anything with him. I don't think he was watching my stream, so I got no clue. Well, what do you think, Jamin? I'm also like out of stamina and it's not regenning, mostly because I spent my time. Don't see any AI here. So, Jamin, what do you think? We're at 7% food. We're pretty much dead. My poor little dinosaur's covered in scratches. But you know what? You know what? I goddamn hunted that Carnotaurus, or sorry, not Carnotaurus, Ceratosaurus. I goddamn hunted that Ceratosaurus, and I was in the water with him when he died, alright? I was with him. Not once did I shrink from my duty. Okay, I am probably gonna die though, because I'm now at 5%. So unless there's like a goat somewhere, I will be dead. I mean, like, I won't die instantly. But I will die pretty quickly if I can't find food. Food is food. Hello. I think he's in the croc's mouth. Lol. Do you see that? That pile of dead bodies? Well, I mean, I'm at 6% now. I ate Bambi. Tell me he's not dead. He's not. I ate Bambi. And I'm at 6 again. I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna be out of stam pretty soon if I... Well, I'm gonna be out of life pretty soon. If I can't find something to eat... There's something big. See, we should not have left the area that we were in, I don't think. Because it was full of food. You know, like we had too much food over there, but over here we got nothing. We have no food. Which is obviously a lot worse than what we had over there, where we had plenty of food. I am... Oh my god, did you find something? The Carno stamp falls off so quick. God, am I fat now? Is that what's happened? I would be mad, but he is clutch right now. Wow. Ah, Adrian. If it ain't the man himself. I need to figure out where we are and where the closest, like, water is. That's the next problem. Unless it rains, which it may well do. It will probably rain before I die, but... Where am I? The next water is... southeast of us. Yeah, that's the way we're going. We are working together. We are a team. Some may call us the Dream Team. It's a good thing I stuck my face in that water for like 5 seconds, otherwise I would definitely be dead now. I probably should have done it for longer, but it would have been a horrible risk. What am I doing? Am I making progress? Am I going the right way? I am. I'm walking through the forest before I die. I die. I'm walking through the forest before I die. I die. Hopefully it rains or I find a little pond. Da 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 da. Zombie and Jammin say hi. YouTube. Jammin, I know you didn't actually say hi, but Alex Misty 122. Lol. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Da 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 da. Please start raining. Please start raining. Uh-oh. 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 Houston, we have a problem. Problem is my imminent demise. I know, apparently we've got 8 people here, but only one of them's in chat. You. Which is unfortunate for me. Oh my god, it's raining. Oh, that's clutch. I see, I always told you that this, like, stupid whatever it was that we got. What was it? Reabsorption would come in clutch. And here it is, coming in clutch. I do not need water anymore. Oh, hello! Hello. Hello. That was close. Guy from Video Game 1. Jammin. Stop. I'm supposed to be your god, Jamin. What are you doing? Okay? Remember, you're supposed to, like, you know, bow down and worship me or whatever. I feel like we should have a better parasocial relationship than what we've got. Aren't you guys supposed to, like, you know, buy me sports cars or something? Okay, there is a cliff here. So here. Oh, hi, zombie. Zombie. Zombie's been suspiciously nice to me this stream, which is weird. I wonder if Canelo. Oh no, this is where we discover I can't pronounce his name. Canelo? M. Canelo? I'm gonna go with Miguel. What if Miguel has reabsorption and thus does not need water anymore, or if he is currently dying of dehydration in a pond? I'll buy you a middle finger, Max. Thanks. Appreciate it. You know, Jammer, we've got a free slot in our party. We could have a little juvie Carno running around, and I probably won't eat you. There is a 50% chance I will eat you, Jamin. Only because you're rude to me constantly. I can't tell who's worse, you or zombie, or my own moderator, or all of the above. Did I see something? No, I'm going mad. I'm assuming he's got reabsorption because Max, you are favorite person to taunt. I have 0 money. Jamin, I thought being a teacher would, you know, pay more. Presumably you did as well. That's good. That's good. At least I know I'm safe in the aisle. You know, I'm Zombie's second favorite RimWorld YouTuber. Okay, wait. Okay. But it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. We need a third one, Carno. See? I also thought being a teacher would pay more. I was Jamin. Come on. What's a little bit of credit card debt when you could be playing the Isle? Huh? Zombie! I feel like the Isle is the only game that I've ever played where the like gender split is 50-50. I mean, this Carno pack has been a bad example, but it's one of those games which just seems like, I don't know why. I wouldn't think that the Isle would be a particularly gamer girl type of game, but apparently it is. Apparently it is. In my, how many hours do I have in the Isle now? 287.3 hours of the Isle. I would like to tell you that I've been to some weird places. Now, I was playing the original, like, Legacy Isle. I got invited to this server, and, you know, it was all normal-ish. Until I found, like, this dinosaur channel, which was, like, age-locked, and oh my god. The things in there, I don't think I'll ever unsee. Judging from what I've read while researching mutations, not a chance I'm spending $40 on this. Jamin! Come on, it's for the meme. It's for the meme. Oh, by the way, I'm full stamp. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go find food / females / hope. I'm determined that I am going to pass on Dynamite's genes. I don't know if we're going to pull that off tonight, but we're going to do it. Some way, somehow. Somewhere Oh, further. Okay, I'm gonna save my stam because I gotta remember that I'm actually fat now. And like, my stam does not regenerate at all while I'm walking, apparently. Everyone awesome loves dinosaurs. You can take that meme and shove it. I'm not spending 40 bucks on this either. I already bought RimWorld because of you, and then you stopped playing it. It's not that it's not like I ran out of fun playing RimWorld. It's just that that current game just was not holding my interest because it was too easy. It was too easy. And I know you were about to say, Jam, oh, I gave you a hard character. And yes, you did, but the character you gave me was too hard. Did I see a... Okay, alright. You gotta use your words. What did you see? Delos? Oh, God. Yeah, God. I actually don't really want to do anything to do with Delos right now. We, like, barely survived the last excursion. Also, like, I really wanted to do that multiplayer colony, but it just never seemed out to work. You might just have to do multiplayer colony, no mods. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's... I don't know if I've ever actually played RimWorld with no mods. Sorry, alright, I'm supposed to be hunting in Dinosaur Land, but not. Let's go Goomba stomp them. No, as long as it keeps raining, I'll be fine, lol. I'm at red. I went. Multiplayer with David? I would love to play multiplayer RimWorld with David, but as much as David says that he would like to try RimWorld, I've been trying to get him to play RimWorld for the last, like, 4 years, and he's not done it. You know? Like, I know David is your guys' like, lord and savior. I'm well aware that you would trade me in a second for David. If you could sell my channel to David, you would do so. I know. Is this a big brain move? Because it looks quite small brain. Oh no! No, that's big brain! Big brain. Honestly, I'm so glad I picked reabsorption. I know it's not like the meta trait or anything, but just the fact that I can sit here on a rock while Miguel down there has to risk his life getting eaten by a crocodile. As long as it keeps raining, and it seems to rain like every day in the Isle. I don't think there's ever been a day where it hasn't rained so far. As long as it keeps raining, I'm good. Like, I don't have to stress. I will have water. Okay, I need food though. I'm good for water. It's been raining long enough. How clutch is that trait, eh? Like, essentially, Dinosuchus, I don't even care anymore. You do you, boo. But I once again find myself in the typical position I always find myself in, which is starving to death. Okay. Well. There's definitely a thing going on. Let me just zip this way. Stuff this down my face really quick. Might need some food, so let's leave it for him. Oh, wow, I tried. Can you tell me I can't get off this rock? Because I'm going to riot if that's true. Put some food down it. What's he haying? What'd you get? Good kill. Credit where credit's due. I love how we both snap in that direction. What is my growth at? Oh, baby, I'm an adult now. 73. Let's go find something to hunt. I want to hunt something. I want to send someone back to the respawn screen. For too long I've been standing here doing nothing. It's go time. I think it's go time. There's a harrow. We can... Now that would be a tough fight. I don't think I get the trait immediately. I think I have to wait a little bit. Well, I may not get another trait. Is it only 2 traits? I actually do not want to mess with the Ceratosaurus. Yeah, I think it's probably full. Problem with Cerato is that they gain damage near a kill. Uh-oh. Ow. That one hurt a little bit. So... That is definitely a tough one to face. You may well end up dying now. Serato is gonna live to fight another day, unfortunately. My charge does not seem to be netting me anything. I don't know why it's not working. Hopefully it starts raining again. I mean... yeah, I cannot charge him. I'm not big enough. Yeah, I gotta steer clear. I'm gonna bleed. I'll bleed out if I'm not careful. What? A Sarah got me? Or a Hera, I should say? Whoa, crazy. But fair enough. Okay, we're back. That's just a little baby. It's just a little baby. I don't know. I think my big mistake there was I just wasn't big enough to charge him. I knew I wasn't. I shouldn't have tried to prove that I wasn't. That was stupid of me. Because if you charge someone who's too big for you, you get stunned, which is why every time I tried to charge him, I would get, like, stun locked. It's pretty rough. It's funny, I did not see that heron. I did not realize I was that close to dead, but oh well. Oh, it is what it is, Miguel. It is what it is. That was my own fault. I knew I wasn't big enough. I just wanted to prove that I wasn't. Alright, where am I? Okay, I need to go south to get to the pond just below South Plains. Oh well. What's the time? Oh yeah, I've got time to do one more growth. Dynamite the Second will have his genes passed on. That is the goal. Is that a chicken? No, it's a plant. Are you guys still fighting? Go. Go, my friends. Avenge me. I think it was actually the Hera that got me, though. Just jumped on me. But I needed to wallow or I was going to bleed out in the fight, so... Honestly, like, Baby Carno, clutch gameplay. The good news about Baby Carno is at least you're fast, you know? You're not slow, you're not fat. And stamina still regens when you're running, which it used to regen when you're running for everyone, but not anymore, because the Isle devs hate fun. Where am I? Presumably I'm by the big rock there. Oh, Koya, you're gonna come reclaim me, Miguel? I appreciate that. South, I need to go. Dynamite the Second. So I grabbed photosynthetic again. I think that was clutch. I think I will grab reabsorption again, because I think that was clutch as well. I mean, what do you think, Jamin? Do you think reabsorption, or do you think photosynthetic and nocturnal? To have just that 5% buff all the time. I think honestly, you probably don't need the 5% buff constantly. During the nighttime, most of the time, I'm not doing anything super aggressive anyway, so probably doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, where am I? Did I go past the pond, or am I just blind? Should be a pathway between me and the pond. Yeah. Yeah, so I need to go more west. So if north is this way, then west is that way. That, however, is a very large cliff. And it's also very dark. So if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up down it. Northwest this way is the correct direction. Is this a way down? Well, it's definitely a way down. I feel like that's death, though. I can't really tell if that's a way down. That doesn't look like a way down to me. That's... okay, I might not be able to get back out. There we go. Yeah, let's keep going this way. I'm sure if I'm patient enough, a way down will appear. But if I just yeet it off the first cliff that I see, I will not get a chance to find a way down. I'll just be dead. It may not actually be a way down from the cliff that I'm on. I mean, that's just death, right? Yeah, that is just death. Maybe a way this way. Whoa! I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it in the dark. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the odds of me falling off are significantly higher than me finding a way down. I can't see anything when I look down there. I can't see diddly squat. I assume you guys can't see anything either, but what's the time? It's 3:52. Let's give it just a little bit more time so that maybe the light comes out and we can sort of see where we are. Let's find this. Yeah. I think it's going to take me down to the waterfall on the beach. If I keep going west, I can probably just jump off the waterfall and get back to the pond that way. I know that's not like the most ideal way of doing this, but sometimes I cannot see anything. Is that a cliff? No, it can't be a cliff. Are we good? Yeah, we're good, we're good. I'm back. Are you dead yet? Yes. Yeah, I died. I died in a puddle of mud. In a puddle of mud. Why'd you say it like that, Jamin? Why aren't you disappointed? Why aren't you like, Max, I'm so sorry you're dead. I'm an all-terrain vehicle. Hey. Sun goes down, the stars come out, and all light comes is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you do 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 do. You cast a spell on me, spell on me. You hit me like the sky fell on me, and I decided you look well on me, well on me. So let's go somewhere no one else can see you and me. Honestly, I may go to West Rail Access again. That would be north. I'm remembering that there was a bunch of food that way. You know? Like, it's not water which is going to be the big problem, it's food is the issue. I do need to find food very quickly. There was lots of food at West Rail. Or it might be in West Access. I don't know if I can get there before I starve, but we can give it a solid college try. Miguel, are you still here? Are you have you gone off on your own adventure by now? Uh-oh. Really? I didn't break anything from that? Turn the lights down now, hand you another drink. Drink it if you can. Can you spend a little time? Time is slipping away, away from us, so stay. Stay with me, I can make you glad you came. The sun comes out, the sky... La 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 la. I give up. I think we just keep going. I think we head to West Rail Access, and we'll find the old puddle that we were growing in. And if we go north from that, we'll find the original puddle. You know the one. There's also only 69 players on right now. Nice. Which means that it should be a little bit easier to grow. Because we're not going to be constantly eaten by people, you know? I'm just being mobbed by dinosaurs and trees. So what do we think of the Isle then, folks? Did we have fun today, Jamin, specifically, and Zombie, if you're still kicking around? Did we have fun, or did we think that this was terrible? Let's open up this guy. You know, like, I like the Isle. It's a fun game. It's not a game I want to play, like, every day, but it's pretty decent. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep... Okay, we're on the lookout for chickens, okay? Everybody keep an eye out for chickens. Chickens or bust, unfortunately. I think if I lose Dynamite the second, we'll call that a night. I'm gonna do my best to grow him big and grow him strong, but you never know. Well, we lost Reek, we lost Miguel. Well, actually, technically Miguel lost me, because, you know, I died. But we're all alone again. A single Carno bachelor. Well, currently a Carno child, to be honest, but we'll get there. Honestly, reabsorption may be the best perk in the entire history of the Isle, because it just essentially makes Deinosuchus a useless animal. I'm gonna take reabsorption every time, I think. I don't think there's gonna be a single, unless I'm Deinosuchus itself, I don't think there's gonna be a single dinosaur that I won't take reabsorption for, because quite frankly, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It's just I guess, well, I mean, it is a tropical island. I don't know why I'm acting surprised, but it's just constantly raining. Okay, where am I? I'm all alone. I've got no one to guide me. We need to keep going north for a little bit until we get past this mountain. Then we need to head west. I don't know why, I just was not having any success with the actual charge. Do I have to hold it? Is it click and hold? Oh my god, it's click and hold. Okay, it never used to be click and hold. I want to make this very clear. It never used to be click and hold. I do not want to hear anything from the chat. It used to be click and they just went. Oh my god, it is so definitely click and hold, isn't it? Hang on, let's try it. I need a, like, straight run. Okay, so here's click. Yeah, he does the growl, which makes me think that he's in the charge, but he's not. And then let's try click and hold. Yeah, it's click and hold. Oh my god. Really? Okay, that's not how it used to be, alright? I don't want to be bullied for this. We need to keep going north. God, no wonder I, like... Oh, well, somewhere along the lines I got pushed off track. No wonder I wasn't hitting him. I was like, God, that's weird. Why is this charge not working? I thought I was pretty much the same size as him. I tried it earlier and I thought, oh, okay, I guess I must be smaller. I guess I'm just an idiot. That's what we've discovered. I mean, I don't really think that's a groundbreaking discovery, but... That sucks, though. That means I probably could have won that fight. I didn't know it was click and hold, though. Okay, let's try it. That's click. Click and hold. It's click and hold. Hello? Oh. Okay. That seemed rude, but alright. As Carnos go, you are the lowest form of human life, sir. Yeah, I'm not hanging around to get bitten by you again. We'll have to find food somewhere else, because I'm just going to be killed if I stay here. Unfortunately, while I'm sprinting, I probably won't be able to patch my injuries, but... Honestly, we're almost dead, and we're going to be starving very soon. So it's more important to just get out of here and hustle than it is to stay and get eaten. I did actually manage to coagulate while running. That's pretty clutch for us. Okay, we need to take a deep sniff. Because our life is going to be very short now, unfortunately. We were going to have more time to get there, because we were going to have more health. You don't die as soon as you, like, run out of food, you just start taking damage. We need to keep running northwest. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't trust other Carnos. I can't believe it's click and hold. I can't believe it. That's so stupid. It was not that before. I want to make this clear. It was not that before. It used to be right click and they just went. And it would stop when you told it to, essentially. It never used to be click and hold to run. But now that I've discovered that, it's the only reason we managed to escape from that cannibal Carno. I should say that there is no rule saying you can't eat other members of your own species. I've done that before as well, but... You know, doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm gonna keep skedaddling. Skedaddle, skadoodle. How am I doing? I need to go more west, and we should be there, so... If there's no food around, we're gonna be in big trouble. Like, huge trouble. Like, dead level trouble. So hopefully I can smell something. Currently, I smell nothing. Okay, here we are, back at the old tide pool. There used to be a bunch of food over here, right? Okay, we are officially starving now. May just be out of the migration path now, and there may just be no AI spawning, in which case we are dead. It was a bit of a gamble to come here, I know, but I was hopeful, because there was food here before, that there would be food here now. But it does appear to be empty and dead. There is a couple of boars. And a baby boar? Sorry, baby boar, but it's me or you. Aw. Feel kind of bad now. Kind of. Not really, but, you know, kind of. I don't think my dinosaur has a heart, but if it did, it would feel kind of bad. Making good progress, though. We got some more food. I was right. There is always food here, it seems. This is, like, the best growth place. Maybe the only growth place that, like, consistently works all the time. Which is, you know, it's pretty useful. It is pretty useful. It's, like, the best growth place. Sorry, folks. Don't mind me. Grab the link. Everything the light touches is my kingdom. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Alright, we do actually need to be on the hunt for more food, though. And we can probably go get some water too. Since we're in the area, we also need to be very careful that there's no dillos or raptors around. Otherwise, we'll discover it when they eat me. Honestly, I'm so annoyed that it's been right-click and hold this entire time. I'm not over that. Probably never will be over that. It used to be you just right-clicked it and that was it. But the fact that it's right-click and hold now, oh. I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb. I am so dumb. I am not an intelligent person. I'm learning this, okay? It's sad, but, you know, it's the truth. I even said, oh, none of my charges have landed today. I thought, oh, that's weird. I should have asked them about it. I should have asked them about it. But I didn't even think about it. I really did not. And that has been my great mistake so far in this the Isle run. Well, all quiet on the western front. I don't think there's much to do but grow and specifically look for deer. That is the one key that I'm missing. Traditionally, I think the deer spawn over here. There seems to be boar down there on the left. And the deer over here. See anything Bambi shapes? Yeah, that's Bambi shapes. Gaining, 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 gaining. Tough deer. I don't think you can actually bleed a deer out, unfortunately. You have to do enough damage to flat out kill them. But I did my duty for king and country, and we once again have earned ourselves a fresh meal. Alright, that's it, we gotta stop. Otherwise we're gonna be vomiting and sick. Let's find a bush. Let's find a bush. So, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, how we doing? Who's left? Who's left? Is it Zombie Jammin and someone else? This is kind of a bush. Should do, for now. For now. Shall we bond over something? Dear Denzians of the chat? Goodbye, Miguel. Goodbye. I may actually log out for the night. Let's try and hit juvie first. It won't be that much longer. Nah, let's call it here. Let's call it here. We did good work. We started on our redemption arc, but I think we'll have to leave it for another day. So to log out, you actually have to go to sleep, which is a interesting quirk of the Isle, perhaps. Nah. Let's make it to juvie. I want to at least be a juvenile before I log out. I'm back, world. It's me, ya boy, Max Misty 122, back with another video. I have conquered the world. Well, I've conquered this little puddle, at least. Well, so far I have, anyway. I mean, to be honest, all is quiet on the Western Front. All is so quiet. Very little is going on. Dynamite the Second is just kind of existing right now. I'm wondering where is that elk corpse that I left. It should be over here somewhere, no? I killed it in the forest, didn't I? My god, I am not over. I'm still not over that. It used to be just right click. It never used to be right click and hold. I swear I'm not mad. Hello, zombie. I'm glad you're still here. Enjoying the dinosaur gameplay, are we? Good. Okay, that's a rock. I don't need a rock. I've got plenty of rocks myself. Okay, bye, zombie. I'm probably going to keep going. I don't want to end it as a hatchling. I feel like that's really sad. I want to maybe grow it back to adult. Depends on how much, patience I've got. And I am legendarily known for my patience. There are few people more patient than me. Probably. I say as I'm at 17% growth and I'm thinking, oh my god, please. Ugh. What shall we chat about? I'm still here. Playing some League, actually. League of Legends. He's playing as Lux. Lux is definitely a character in League of Legends. As characters go, she is one of them. I feel like the problem with Lux is that all of her shots are skill shots, essentially. And the problem is I've got no skill. So God help my ADC carry. I guess you don't have to say ADC carry, because the C stands for carry. But you know what? Don't correct me. I am your god. Ah, I was about to say, there must be food somewhere. There it is. There's Bambi. Bambi. A sheep as well. It's actually probably a goat, but oh well. Goats don't give me anything. They're not nutritious for me. Bambi, on the other hand, here, gives me lipids, if I remember correctly, which is going to help my growth a bunch. And just by sitting in this little area, I can get 118% growth rate, so it's well worth it. It's just, not the most riveting gameplay at the moment. It's quiet. All is quiet. Alright, let's log. I think we've done all we can do tonight. I'll have to come back on when there's more excitement happening. Fuck her up right here. Alright. Well, GG's folks. I hope you had fun. I'll probably play the Isle again. Probably not tomorrow, because I've got to do some studying. But I'll probably play the Isle again at some point. But for now, I'm going to say...